live from the venerable grounds of Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. Just about set to go now. Starting on the mound in this one, Garrett Crochet. Chris, you don't have to dig too deep into the numbers to see how good he's been.
Well, he's been nearly untouchable. Kind of a silent assassin out there. Just goes to work, and guys look up. It's deep into the ball game, and they haven't been able to scratch anything off of this guy. So look for him to do the same thing today. Maybe go the distance. Maybe hand it over to the bullpen at the end and try to get that W.
Rafaela calls it in, and there's one away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. One thing these players do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
But we don't see situational hitting as that art as much as we used to, because hitters are slugging the ball, they're hitting it over the fence. But when you see a team that has the ability to shorten up, hit behind runners, and go first to third or first to home, man, that just adds to the element of what you're able to do in other ways with the bat. So opposing pitcher better not walk anybody or give them free base runners, because these hitters know what to do when runners are on.
Carlos Delgado in now, takes ball one off the plate. It's the call, and the count even at one. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. Down on strikes, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Fenway, today's starting pitcher, Jose Barrios. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the plate.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Up against the wall and makes the catch. Take a look at the lineup. They've had a great year offensively, as good an offensive team as you will find in the American League.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Well, that's a base hit, so a man aboard now with one away.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. He's coming off a 3-hit game in Sunday's series finale. Foul ball there. And a good eye there.
1-1.
Swings through that one.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of break. So tough to get that barrel to.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster. And it hits off the monster. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
He was all over that one. What a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. That one lifted to left. Varsho moving under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back inside Fenway Park, top of the second, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Pudge Rodriguez. There's a strike at the knees.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And a swing and a miss there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Eric Summerskill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
And here is Brent Rooker. Bounce to third. In plenty of time to first, and a couple of quick outs. Luis Rengifo next up for the Blue Jays. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
That's the ball.
And that one a little below the knees. And 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Yeah, that's a little bit high. Now 2-2. 2 outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail here 1-0. Here at Fenway Park, here's O'Neal Cruz. Berrios back to work. And a swing and a miss. Berrios, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
One down, base is empty. On a line, base hit.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
That one fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Nice line drive up the whole side, met it out front, but just stood through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's the left fielder, Roman Anthony. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. On the ground to second, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So no run. Back now at Fenway, and now Rhys Hoskins. Right through there for his strike. On the ground. Casas takes it himself, and a quick out, number 1. So digging in, Trent Grisham. And a foul ball.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And a swing and a miss.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Left-hand hitter waits. That's in there. And that is strike two.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Here's a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
2 outs. Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to operate it.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Going to count 1-2. Line drive. And there's a hit. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think...
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Boston as we go to the last of the third. Leading off, Jarren Duran. Righty delivers, and a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Rooker makes the grab, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And a ground ball to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. Now the third baseman, Manuel Valdez. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. There's a strike. Delgado, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Just missed.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sync of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Pudge, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one catches the zone. 0-2. Out towards left center. Anthony gets under it. And there's 2 away. And now for the Jays, Brent Rooker. And the pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to Casas. Out number 3. Blue Jays go down in order. Back here in Boston, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. The pitch. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. That's hard hit in the line. And in one hops the wall.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Casas, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Throw cut off to second, and he's out trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Yeah, the batter now, O'Neill Cruz. Base hit and a run in to score. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Man at first with 1 gone. Bobby Dahlbeck digs in now. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is outside. Wouldn't chase that time. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hit on the ground might be 2. On the second, they get 1. Throw sails over his head at first. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, it hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first was way offline, and I have to think the runner coming in the second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
And the batter now, Hunter Goodman. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes. 1 ball.
This
2
one
strikes.
kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. 1-2 now. Lifted in the air, right field. Rooker under it. And that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's 2-zip. This is Red Sox baseball. Back here at Fenway, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Luis Rengifo. The wind of the pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, these Blue Jays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Little chopper rolls foul. Red Sox by 2. And we're at the top of the 5th. This one high in the air to left center. Settles under this one. Squeezes it.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
0-1.
The pitch. Foul ball there.
I'm just waiting for a foul ball up here. I mean, this is one of the best places to be ready and to have a foul ball opportunity. We got a great view of the action.
The throw is wild and it gets away.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Seager takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
Rengifo on third. Grisham at first. One gone. Lifted in the air right center field. Puts it away for the out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
And next for Toronto, Luis Aparicio. Line drive, base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's 2-1. So first and second with 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Makes the catch, inning over. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back here. Fenway, bottom of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. Berrios back to work. Right side, Rooker has a beat on it. Nabs it, and there's one down. Now batting Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. What a play. Cedane Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2. And a foul ball. And the 0-1. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Carlos Delgado. And here it comes. Just missed.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Pudge Rodriguez. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. New arm out of the bullpen, Frankie Montas. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's it for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Rengifo in the box now. Takes strike 1. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the second game of the series. Goes the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So a strong showing there from the Boston bullpen. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Manuel Valdez. Here the right-hander back to work. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And another ball. Not even close there. 3-2 now. Struck him out without a swing. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Now it's going to be Tyler O'Neill. Hammer, base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Casas in the box now. No balls and a strike. Blue Jays bullpen with some action. Luis Severino, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Bumgarner also throwing. Berrios checks over to first, and he's back. Kicks and deals. That one fouled off. Swung on, belted. Grisham reaching back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Designated hitter.
O'Neill Cruz up next for the Red Sox. And there's the strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
A That's a little bit low.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
In the air, center field. Grisham makes the catch, and that'll do it. One left for the. Back inside Fenway Park, top of inning number 7. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. We got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Ryan Weathers. He's been so good against lefties.
Number 13, Ryan.
At the plate, Trent Grisham. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Weathers goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a 2-seamer, and he works in a changeup. This to third, Valdez. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Kyle Seager. And there's a ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got a ball,
Trying to
1 strike.
hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're down 2-1. Luis Severino gets the call from the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better runs in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Leading off.
Well, 1-run game, and stepping in for Boston, Bobby Dalton. The wind of the pitch. Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Hunter Goodman up next for the Red Sox. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That one drilled left field. Varsho makes the grab, one away.
The left.
Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Slice the other way and foul. That one missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Rooker makes the grab for the second out. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Left-hand batter waits. Way inside, gets out of the way. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball. Now fly ball to right center. Rooker settles underneath it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Ready to begin the eighth. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Luis Aparicio. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Varsho in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. One down, base is empty. Got him! And that quickly, two away. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this.
Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the eighth. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the eighth. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle.
And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Michael Lorenzen.
Number 3, Michael Lorenzen.
And now, Pudge Rodriguez. Runner on the go. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. So the tying run at second. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
That's when you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
That's down and in. Wouldn't chase that time.
That's a really good take.
Man on second, two down. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and fires. It misses. It's a strikeout. One left for Toronto. And our score remains 2-1. So coming into the game now on defense, number 1. He takes over as the new
Number 1.
first baseman. The pitch. Rafael now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Varsho makes the catch, and there's one gone. And next for the Red Sox, Manuel Valdez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a grounder foul, first base side. Hard hit, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Tyler O'Neill up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Just watch and see.
On a line out towards center. Grisham brings it in, and that is the third. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Alexis Diaz. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. The pitch. There's a strike.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
He's 2 outs away. So up next for Toronto, Luis Rengifo. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. The 0-2 stays alive. The 0-2 fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment to get back on track. His team needs him.
So they're down to their final out. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Hoskins pushes it foul. Here's the 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Diaz is just 1 strike away. Out to short, and that one finds its way through. And that puts the tying run on base.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Grisham in the box now, takes strike 1. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front.
Up the middle. Row to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox take the first 2 games of this series.
Well, another night, another win. This team is a must-watch right now, even if it goes late. There's a rain delay, extra innings. People are going to stay up late to see this streak continue.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.
Now you flood my heart for the evening. Fix my shit moved in. Telling me about next man, but next man what's the plan?
Tonight, for the victorious